The effect on children is enormous. My husband and I have a son who's 11, who's here with us in our quarantine that we're living in. And I'm very much struck by the fact that the continuity of my friendships or of my husband's lies to a large extent in verbal communication. And so if we're able to see and talk to our friends on Zoom and elsewhere, we can more or less feel that we're keeping in touch. The fabric of children's friendships is in doing things together. And so children who are deprived of the ability to do things together don't have that much to say to one another when they call one another. And so the friendships themselves lose some of their fabric and substance. And the children are therefore missing not only some of the educational opportunities of school, but also the social situation of school. And I think if we do this for a year, and my son, who was 10 when we started, ends up being nearly 12 by the time that we're finished, what are the modes of development that he will have missed? Now, in addition to that, children are not stupid, and they can understand that this situation is unnatural and bizarre. Some children are able to put a good face on it. Some children aren't. It's an enormous stress on them to recognize this. And the biggest stress on the children often is the condition of their parents. There was an experiment done, a study done some years ago, in which a researcher named Myrna Weissman tried to determine what the best way was to treat childhood depression. And after trying 15 different things in a very large controlled study, the thing that was most effective in helping children was to treat their mothers. And so the mental illness of parents bleeds over into the mental illness of children. Even just the stress and distress of parents bleeds over into the condition of children. And now with this news that the disease may in fact be fatal for children or may make them very, very sick, contrary to what we previously heard, we have to isolate our children more, and we have to take more precautions, and we're less likely to get back to school and less likely to go back to anything like what our children had come to experience as normal life. And that's a very toxic situation psychologically, as well as an anxiety-producing one physically.